Asian financial hubs in Hong Kong and China's Guangdong province cancelled hundreds of flights and evacuated nearly 800,000 people, forcing the closure of businesses, schools and financial markets. With winds of around 200 kilometers per hour, this super typhoon was one of the 5 strongest typhoons to hit the densely populated province. Across Guangdong, 785,155 people have been evacuated from high-risk areas, while 13 cities postponed the start of school terms on Friday following summer holidays. In Hong Kong, more than 300 people were stranded at the airport after the cancellation of some 460 flights as the city of 7.5 million people raised the storm warning to the highest level. The weather will deteriorate rapidly when the typhoon starts to hit, Hong Kong weather officials said, with the possibility of storm surges being about 3 meters higher than normal tides and maximum water levels reaching record highs. The weather authorities in China said saola could reach land along the coast between the cities of Huidong and Taishan. Hong Kong and Macau lie in the middle of this stretch. As of 6 p.m., the government said that 39 temporary shelters had been opened in various districts of Hong Kong, and so far a total of 331 people had been admitted. The government call center in 1823 received 29 reports of fallen trees, and the drainage service received 7 flood reports. The government has yet to receive reports of landslides. The hospital authority also stated that at 1740 today, 3 men were injured due to the storm and went to the public hospital's emergency department for treatment. Residents on Hong Kong's remote islands bore the brunt of the strong winds that hit the mainland. In Tai O, Lantau Island, in the early morning, several residents took pictures of the water around Front Street and the pier reaching their feet, as well as knee-deep water outside the Hao Wong Temple, with a trash can floating above it. Some restaurants had added sluice gates and piled up sandbags the night before, but some seawater still flows into the restaurants. The seafood restaurant also lifted goods and installed a water pump. Chairman of the Tai O Rural Committee and member of Ho Shu Ki Islands District Council said, based on the experiences of typhoons Haido and Mangkhut in the past, the sea level would rise by 3.5 to 3.8 meters, coupled with the effects of extreme weather and other factors. The tidal waves of Typhoon Saola this time are likely to be the highest, reaching 4 meters. Several departments, including police and fire, sent personnel to the Tai O Rural Committee to set up an emergency coordination center. The Department of Home Affairs successively opened more regional asylum centers. There are thousands of seniors living in the Tai O area, including more than 100 seniors aged 90 years and over. Many of them live in lowlands or huts. There are currently about 120 to 130 people on the evacuation list in the area, and 10 elderly people with limited mobility have been arranged to live in shelters. Mahuan village in Lei Yumun, Seung Kwan O, Yao Tong, which is located by the sea, also experienced flooding in the morning, and several elderly residents needed to be evacuated. The Civil Assistance Agency sent personnel to patrol the village, and they were equipped with ropes, helmets, and other equipment. Many homes and restaurants in the area piled up sandbags to prevent flooding, but seawater surged through the water blocks and sandbags, flooding the floors of some low-lying homes. In Sha Tin, New Territories, parts of the Xingmen River were already flooded before Typhoon Signal Number 8 installed. Currently, the government has closed part of the subway line to pedestrians next to the Xingmen River, and the bicycle path is also impassable. At Seung Kwan O Beach, there are multi-story sandbags and water horses on the pavement. When the Typhoon Number 8 signal was raised, many residents still came to the scene to chase the wind. Guangdong's top official called for a near-war state as the southern province braced for the arrival of Super Typhoon Saola. Huang Kunming, the Communist Party chief of Guangdong, made the comments at a meeting of senior provincial officials on Thursday night, according to the Nanfang Daily. Huang said authorities in Guangdong should stand by and make every effort to win the tough battle against the typhoon and effectively safeguard the lives and property of the people. Huang, also a member of the Politburo, asked officials to relocate people as soon as possible to ensure that no family or individual is left behind. Typhoon Saola is approaching and will bring strong winds, torrential rain, huge waves and other adverse impacts to the province, with a high risk of serious disasters, Huang said. China's National Meteorological Center, NMC, maintained its highest red alert for the typhoon on Friday morning and forecast that Saola would make landfall along the southern coast of Guangdong between Friday night and Saturday morning. The NMC added that heavy rain would fall in eastern and southern Guangdong and the southeastern part of neighboring Fujian province between Friday morning and Saturday morning. The Guangdong government raised its typhoon emergency response to the highest level on Thursday.